You think you see the world clearly, right? Every color, every face, every detail, exactly as it is, perfectly captured by your senses. You trust your eyes, your ears, your entire perception of reality, believing it to be an accurate and complete representation of everything around you. What if I told you you don't? What if your brain is actively hiding the truth from you every single second, filtering out vast amounts of information, and you have absolutely no idea it's happening? This isn't about optical illusions. It's about a fundamental aspect of how your mind processes the world. Today, we'll uncover one of psychology's most famous and revealing experiments, the invisible gorilla. This groundbreaking study, conducted by Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris, profoundly changed our understanding of human attention and perception. And by the end of this video, you'll realize you've been experiencing a form of blindness your whole life, missing obvious details right in front of you, and never even knew it. This phenomenon, known as inattentional blindness, is far more common and impactful than you might imagine. Back in 1999, two pioneering psychologists, Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris, asked a deceptively simple yet profound question. How much can we really see when we're intensely paying attention to something else? They sought to quantify the limits of human perception under focused attention. To explore this, they filmed 6 people in a gymnasium. 3 participants wore white shirts, and 3 wore black shirts. These individuals then passed basketballs back and forth in a seemingly ordinary game, creating a dynamic visual environment for observers. Then, they presented this video to people and asked them a specific task. Count how many times the players in white shirts passed the ball. This primary task required focused attention, seemingly easy, but designed to occupy cognitive resources. Halfway through the video, something truly unbelievable and unexpected happens. A person in a full gorilla suit slowly walks straight through the players, stops in the center, beats their chest emphatically, and then calmly walks out of frame, remaining visible for about 9 seconds. And here's the truly crazy and astonishing part. About 50% of the people who watched this video never saw the gorilla. Not because it was cleverly hidden, not because it moved too fast, but because their brains simply ignored it, filtering it out completely. Scientists call this phenomenon inattentional blindness. It's when your mind is so intensely focused on one specific thing, like counting basketball passes, that it literally erases everything else from your conscious perception. Even something as conspicuous as a gorilla right in front of your eyes. Think about it. How often do you frantically search for your keys, only to find them sitting in plain sight on the counter or table where you left them moments ago? Your focus on finding them elsewhere blinds you to their actual location. Or consider this common experience. You drive home from work, arrive at your destination, and suddenly realize you don't remember half the trip? That's not forgetfulness. That's your brain cutting corners, operating on autopilot to save precious cognitive energy and filtering out the mundane details of the journey. The profound truth is, you don't truly see with your eyes alone, you see with your attention. And attention, a finite and precious resource, is inherently limited. Our brains are constantly making choices about what to process and what to discard. In a world saturated with an endless barrage of noise and information, from constant social media notifications and pervasive advertisements to the glow of countless screens, your brain is forced to filter out more than 90% of what's around you just to function. It meticulously keeps only what it deems immediately relevant or important, and silently deletes the rest, often without your conscious awareness. The result? You live inside a custom-built reality, constructed not by objective truth, but by the narrow lens of your current focus and expectations. But there's a hidden and often overlooked danger in this selective perception. When you consistently stop noticing the little things, the subtle cues, the unexpected details, you risk stopping noticing life itself, missing out on richness and connection. The invisible gorilla doesn't just exist in a controlled laboratory experiment. It's a pervasive phenomenon found everywhere in your daily existence, in your most important relationships, where you might miss crucial emotional cues, in your work, where you could overlook critical details, and even in your memories, which are often shaped by what you chose to focus on at the time. The more intensely you focus on what you want to see, or what you expect to see, the more blind you inadvertently become to what's actually and unexpectedly there. Your brain's incredible strength in focusing attention is also its greatest and most deceptive weakness, leading to significant perceptual gaps. So next time you walk outside, take a moment and truly look again. What's been hiding in plain sight all along? Something beautiful, something important, something you've never consciously noticed before because your attention was elsewhere. Because the world isn't missing details or wonders. You are, by virtue of your selective attention. If you found this mind-bending experiment fascinating and thought-provoking, hit that subscribe button, not just for me, but for the part of your mind that's still curious enough to truly see beyond the obvious. Stay aware. Stay awake to the richness of your surroundings. Until next time, remember this crucial lesson. The gorilla is always there in countless forms in every aspect of your life. You just have to consciously choose to notice it.